anyone tell me what the word diligence means? Anyone?
I don't know. Hard work.
Say it again.
Hard work.
Hard work, okay, yes. When you're diligent, you are a hard worker.
Pain.
Anyone else? Go ahead.
Like, you maintain that job.
Okay, yes. Right. Cecil?
Determination.
Determination. Okay, very good. Anyone else? Big kids? Anyone? Anyone? No? Okay, so diligent is constant in effort to accomplish something. So it's like when you are doing something consistently, all the time you do the same thing, and everyone can see that you don't deviate or you don't change. You keep at it, right? So that's what diligent means. So now, we're going to talk about how can you be more diligent? How can you be more consistent, right? So let's talk about that. It's now that you know the definition of diligence, right? How do you think you can be more consistent in what you do, right? Let's pick something. What is something that you like to do?
Play.
You like to play, draw, jump rope,
Play servers on Minecraft.
play Minecraft,
Play basketball.
play basketball, okay?
Read a little bit more.
Read more, okay?
Sing.
Sing, okay? Amelia?
I like to play, and sometimes I like to do my doll's hair.
And sometimes you what? Do you like to play what else?
She likes to
Do
braid
my-
her doll's hair.
You like to braid your doll's hair?
I said do my doll's hair.
Do your doll's hair? Okay, she was just helping me out. Thank you very much. Okay, over there. Which one of you? Isaiah, you had your hand up?
And then he
Abigail?
I like to play with my dolls.
I can't hear you. Please speak louder.
Be louder. My dolls.
You like to play with your dolls, okay? Denise, what do you like to do? You like to play basketball. Okay, so, Danny? You like to play basketball too with your brother? Okay, so when you're being diligent, right? So that means you're going to be consistent. Whatever you're doing, you choose to do that you like to do. If you want to get better at it, right, then you have to be consistent. So let's say you're playing Minecraft. Oh, you have something too? Okay, sorry. What do you like to do? Soccer, okay? So he says soccer. So let's take this example at playing soccer, right? So if you're going to be diligent, right, and you're going to be consistent, you're going to continue at it, what will happen if he consistently or diligently or continues to play soccer day after day after day? He's going to be a professional. Very good. What is it? He's going to be a pro. Professional that's just a short version of professional. Pro. So he's going to be very good at it. So being diligent helps you to become better at what you do. If it's a game you like to play, right, then you become better at that game. Like Minecraft. If you are constantly playing Minecraft, all the time you're at it, then compared to me who don't really play Minecraft, I won't know head to tail of what I'm doing, and then you could build a whole building. Like my nephew, he plays Minecraft, and he amazes me the things that he can do. The other time when he was at camp, he built, what did he build? Who was here?
He built a mansion.
He built a mansion, and he built that one-eye thingy.
One-eyed monster.
One-eye monster, something.
Ender dragon?
It was awesome. And I was like, how did you do that? And usually when you're diligent, people don't usually see all the efforts you put into it. They always see the end result. And they're always like surprised and amazed at how wonderful things turned out just because you were diligent, you were, at it. Okay, so one of the things you can do, right, to be diligent, so let's go over how you're going to do practice diligence. Okay, so in my list here, I'm just going to go according to the list. The first one is pray, right? So whomever you believe in, right, who gives you strength to endure, to practice, to keep at it, you need to pray to that person so that they can help you. Because obviously your strength, right, to keep at something is not going to always come from you. Sometimes you're going to want to give up, right? Let's say you're playing soccer, right, Josiah? You're playing soccer and you get hit and you, could we listen please and not talk, right? So you're playing soccer and you fall and you hurt yourself, right? All these things happen. If it was really up to you, you might quit because you don't always win every game, right? And sometimes you don't want to practice, but you have to tap into a deeper or a stronger or something more that is stronger than yourself to give you some more endurance, to give you some strength, to give you some more push, right? So the first thing they said is to pray. And sometimes too, you have to pray to get to meet your goals, right? To ask, whether it's God or whomever that you believe in, just to help you meet your goals, right? The second thing it tells us is to model someone. So how many people have a role model? Like the thing that you like to do, you like it because you see other people have done it, or one other person. So who is your role model? Yeah. So we're talking about like a person that you really like what they do, and you want to be just like them. You want to do what they do, whether it's in sports. Like, okay, you with soccer, Josiah. Is there a soccer player that you really like that you're like, I want to be just like him? Is there a person like that?
Not a guy.
Not a guy, a girl, that's fine.
Alex Morgan.
Okay. So anyone else who has like a person that they look up to, whatever you're doing, you're like, I want to do just like that. Oh, Isaiah? Russell Wilson? Sorry. Your brother? That's nice. Miss who? Miss Fonston? Okay. Danny? Frank? Who's Frank? He's one of your classmates, so you want to be like Frank?
Yeah,
He plays basketball? Okay. Danny? So is there someone you want to be just like him that you would like to be? Maybe your daddy or someone in your family or your brother? You want to be like your daddy? Okay. He plays basketball too? Okay, so...
I want to be a doctor.
You want to be a doctor? Do you know anyone who's a doctor that you want to be just like that? Him or her?
But it was a girl who did my teeth.
A dentist? You want to be like your dentist? Cool. So who do you want to be like?
I want to be Beyonce.
You want to be Beyonce?
Well, good for you.
What?
Okay.
I actually have two people.
Okay. You want to be just like whom?
I want to be just like my cousin because he's a good player and all and he never.
Who's your cousin?
Josiah.
Josiah.
Oh, thank
that
you.
is so
I
nice.
deserve an award.
Okay, Josiah. Thank you for being such a good role model.
And the other person is a professional gamer. I can't really remember.
Markiplier?
his name, but he's an expert at games.
Okay. Cecil, who would you like to be like? Just like.
Don't say it.
That's okay, Cecil. Just tell us.
I want to be like Shannon and Sally.
Okay. I don't know half the people you guys are talking about.
They're
Okay.
gamers.
Abigail, and then Josiah will move on. Abigail,
At least they get money off of doing them
who
things.
would you like to be?
They got once you get 1,000 followers, you get money off of making videos.
Doctor, is that your person? Your doctor? Okay. And Josiah's last person?
Well, I already shared out at the beginning, but I have a question. Hope you have a lot of good singles.
Okay.
Thank
All right. Perfect. Okay. So if you're going to be diligent, listen. Shh. Oh, you. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Stephen Curry.
I actually know him. I have no idea how to say him. So yes. So the thing is, shh. Listen. Are we listening? Are we listening?
You
get there, and then they will tell you, and then you have to be diligent to follow what they tell you. Those people who are stars and celebrities, obviously you can't really talk to them, but they have like, maybe you can, but most people can't really get to a celebrity to speak to them personally, right? Angel?
Or you can't do it
I guess you have that kind of connection.
You have to scream at them.
That's right.
That's
You
what
have to be
I
like, I love you so much.
Well, I'm speaking of personal talk, but you know, you can find out about them through, you know, the magazines or television, and find out what they have done so that you can do it also, right? But it depends on, you know, what they're doing, and hopefully you do only the good things, and they will always teach you the good things that they've done in their lives. So to be diligent, you have to follow good models, right? The other thing about being diligent is reading. Like reading good books, right? Reading, finding out information is getting the right kinds of information, right? So for you to be diligent, you have to know what you're doing. You can't just decide that you're going to, let's say, play soccer, right? And then do it haphazardly, meaning like do whatever you want, right? Because it is not going to be the right way, is it? Shh. Right? If you want to do something well, you have to start off on the right footing. You have to start off doing it the right way. Because if you're diligent in the wrong path, then you're not going to succeed, are you? Right? Let's say you're a football player, right? And how many times you've seen on television that person who plays football or soccer, right? And then they run the opposite direction. Put that away, please.
Us, me. I don't really have to say the
Put it all the way away. All the way. I want to see it.
In football, I always run the wrong way. Like, when I have to go for the
Right? And you see them running in the opposite direction, and the team's like, no, it's that way, that. So they're doing the wrong thing. They didn't follow directions, right? So now, if they're diligent in that path, like doing it wrong all the time, will they ever be successful? No. So before you can succeed at something, and if you want to be diligent in something, you have to first find out the right information, find out the right thing to do, read the right kinds of books, right? Listen to the right kinds of people, get the right information so that you can be diligent in the right way, and then you can be successful, right? Because this is what we're talking about. All these things we talk about, and we're talking about how we're going to be successful, right? The other thing is to have a system, right? So having a system means like to be organized. Yes, Josiah?
Because soccer playing the football plays the coach, the opposite direction to the trick the football plays the other team to run. So when they get to there, they kick it all the way to the person that's listening and they score.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you can use like a game plan while you're playing a sport. But what I was referring to is when people don't really know what they're doing, right? And they don't seem to care that they don't know what they're doing, and they still continue in that wrong path. That is not something that you want to do diligently. You don't want to continue that way. You don't want to be consistently doing the wrong thing. You want to find out the right thing and do the right thing consistently. So the fourth thing is to have a system. So having a system is like being organized, right? So you need to be able to know, to have a plan. Like every day you wake up, what do you do when you wake up in the morning?
Brush your teeth.
Go back to sleep.
Okay, I just told him to stop. So what do you do in the morning? Teeth? Okay, so then you eat breakfast, then you get dressed, and then you come to camp, right? And that's usually your routines. So do you usually eat before you brush your teeth?